Hello there folks, it's me RJB from RJB TV, and I want to start this video with a sad message, which maybe some of you might already know about this, some of you might not know about this, but Hydra, widely considered to be the best foreign Starcraft fastest map player, recently got into a motorcycle accident and he survived, but he is in terrible shape. So Lucas, who is a dear friend of Hydra, whose real name is Thomas, and I'm going to pull up the GoFundMe page, started a GoFundMe page. And as you can see right here, they're trying to raise money for Hydra, his recovery treatment, which is going to be a very difficult process for him to go through. So every little bit of money that you could miss or want to donate, please donate it to the cause to help Thomas recover. So really quickly, I just want to read through this. We're coming together to support our dear friend, Thomas Hadley, a passionate gamer, motorcycle enthusiast, and an all-around incredible person. Recently, Thomas was in a severe motorcycle accident that left him in the ICU with a fractured skull and facial injuries. He's fighting like a warrior, but his road to recovery will be long and challenging. Thomas is not just a fighter, he is a kind-hearted soul who loves gaming, spending time with his beloved fiancée, Darlie, sharing adventures with his wonderful dog, Aspen. Now, in this time of need, we are asking for your generosity to help ease the burden of his medical bills and recovery expenses. Every donation, no matter the size, makes a difference. Let's rally around Thomas and show him the love and support he's always given to others. We love you, Thomas. Stay strong. So please, I'll put the link in the description. Please go donate. Any amount helps, so that Thomas can make, hopefully, a recovery and remain with us for a very long time. And because this happens, I wanted to highlight some of the contributions that Hydra has made over the years to Starcraft with his play. So I selected some replays at random, where Hydra plays against some of the best players in the world, and just to get a feeling for him as a player, and to appreciate the skill that he brought. He's been widely considered to be, I said it before the start of the video, he's widely been considered to be one of the best players in the foreign community for not just a few years, but like all the way back in like 2005. People were already considering him to be one of the best, if not the best, foreign player. And after a very long time of playing, other players surpassed him, and then he managed to claw himself back into the top 1 spot. So for the past few years, he's once again considered to be the #1 player in the foreign community. Here he goes for what I assume is going to be a Dragoon Bull order. We got White here, also known as Leebokgu, a very strong Korean 1 versus 1 player. Very strong, specifically very strong on his Protoss. His Protoss is insanely good. His Zerg is his weakest, but that counts for most players, and his Terran, of course, is his second strongest race. He started off with a barracks first into a supply depot, and we have... I really think that Hydra is going for that fast Dragoon Bull order. Usually it's a pylon, a simulator, into a gateway, then 2 more gateways will be added on, but he might also, of course, always go into something else. Could go for fast Arc Templars, could maybe go for fast Reaver, I don't know, but usually the fast Dragoon Bull order is the safest one. But do note that he's not adding on 2 additional gateways yet. There's still time, but he hasn't added them on yet. If he goes for a Cybercore without 2 additional gateways, it's not going to be Dragoons. If he adds on 2 gateways right now, it is for sure going to be Dragoons. Oh wait, it's a single... Oh, yeah, it's Dragoons. It's gotta be Dragoons. He's not gonna make a Zealot yet, which is risky, because as you can see, as if he's scouting the map, doesn't find Hydra because Leebokgu is assuming something there in the choke, but he decides to turn around because he doesn't entirely trust it yet. He doesn't feel like, you know what, I'm not playing on the Korean server. On the Korean server, a lot more players do a pylon in the choke very early on when they're on a corner spawn, but we are now playing in the foreign community. We're playing on SCW. There is a high chance that he is not gonna do one of the Korean build orders. But this is in fact a Korean build order, but it is the one Korean build order, or like one of the few, where you won't see a pylon in the choke early on. So we did go and scout the entire base. A Marine is being sent across the map. Dragoons are on the way. The Marine might arrive just on time to kill maybe one probe. Just keep track of how fast the Dragoon is morphing in, warping in. There's Ranger on the way. He's gonna have to build a second pylon right now. Right now. You need a pylon right now. A little bit slow on the pylon. A little bit slow. But it will all work out perfectly fine. Marine arrives on the scene. Marine number 2, they're also getting in there. He's found where Leebokgu is located. Leebokgu went for a very, very quick. Okay, he surrounds the probe, loses one probe. So he surrounds the Marine, loses one probe, lost a little mining time. Dragoons are out. One more Marine, they're on the top corner. Gonna walk in around in a circle. Dragoons are on the way, but delayed. So this one is gonna maybe get a kill as well. We have double barrack in the front from Leebokgu. Uses the probes to attack the Marine. One probe is going to chase down the Marine. One probe can kill that Marine. He brings the second one just to be sure, just to be safe. Oh, stays alive. Now we got a bunker there in the front from Leebokgu. He is getting an academy. He's going to try to get in there. Might not be the correct choice. This one is going to have to be pulled back right now to get in. Finds a spot, goes in. Not sure if that was the correct choice, but at least he gets into the base. But this one is very injured. He lost more HP than he should have lost. More shields gone than it should be gone. And then he gets surrounded by the Marines. I think he should have waited outside, because now these Dragoons are essentially thrown away for free. I get the idea though. It was a cute idea. It was cute. But I don't think that was worth it. Now he only has 3 Dragoons. He should have 6. With 6 Dragoons and a range, he can easily hammer down this bunker on time before Marine range finishes, because we've got almost no ACVs here, almost no ACVs. So with 6 he could have broken this and done some real damage after breaking the bunker. Got a very fast factory there coming in from Leebokgu, getting a scan for his commander. Range there is almost finished up there for his Marines, which will push the Dragoons away. At the moment, he's trying to set them up exactly right. Can't quite get them exactly right. Range is finished up. He's gonna have to pull back right now. A little bit more. And here back at home, we have double Nexus. So the Dragoon rush basically failed for Hydra there. Now the next best option is to try and buy himself some time, get some Dark Templars out on the map, and get double Nexus to beefen up and speed up his economy, because he is currently behind on Leebokgu, who's on 29 and he's on 23. He's gonna have to be very quick with getting that probe production and the economy running at a maximum, because if the game goes on as it currently is, Leebokgu will be ahead of Hydra by a small little bit for the remainder of the game. And against Leebokgu, that is definitely not something you want to happen. You definitely do not want Leebokgu to be ahead of you in any way whatsoever, in any shape or form, because he is a really strong player. Double refinery, getting a starport there for a tank drop, a very Leebokgu thing to do, going for a fast tank drop. He will always find a way. Like, one of the players who does the most tank drops in all of Starcraft is the player JH, also known as Voss. And Leebokgu has played JH, aka Voss, like 1,000 times. So he knows, he's been on the receiving end of tank drops many, many, many times. And I think if Hydra saw the scanner right there, I think Hydra knows that the tank drop is probably on the way. Already one cannon there on the side, one cannon there on the top. He's going to build a couple more. You need at least 3 or 4 on each side to kill all the tanks as they unload and siege up to shoot on the probes. So about 4 cannons per side. It's a pretty efficient base layout. You can build 4 cannons here, 4 there, and 4 there. And then you're completely fine. 2 brigades are on the way. Is he getting storm? No storm yet. He's gonna go for... He's not going for a transition into drops. He's gonna go for an attack onto the front door. The Marines are stimming out. Marines are getting killed there by the Camels, but the Camels go down to the Marines, and that was perhaps not the right choice. He's gonna have to go for some Dark Templars. Now, I think Hydra should have transitioned into a choke point and a double robotics double and support bay to go for Shuttle Reaver, because Shuttle Reaver is a pretty hard counter to the Marines. Not to the tanks though, but to the Marines for sure, and it gives him the opportunity to also go for drops and harassment here on the sides or at the command center. But by going for a full-on out mass build order, like he's doing right here, he's going for armor, shield, and weapon. He is turning this into a game that's all about upgrades and how well fortified Leebokgu's choke point is going to be. If Leebokgu scans or flies in and sees all the gateways, he's going to fortify his choke point like a madman. Just supply depots, bunkers, tanks, Marines, everything. Dark Temples there, going to the front. He's going to kill some Marines that are trying to get vision on the sides. Tank drop there from Leebokgu, flies over the top side. One cannon there on the scene. This might be a very bad situation here for Hydra. Probes running to the side. He's at 52. Gets shut down to... He's going to kill the cannon first, so that he can disrupt for longer. One tank there does not go down. Going to pick up another... Oh, that one's going to try to shoot. Gets 8 kills in total. That's pretty good. 2 of the kills were from earlier from defending the choke, so he only got 6 probes, but 6 probes is great, specifically considering Hydra is on low minerals, and he got disrupted with his mining for like 20 seconds, and that is a lot of time to not be mining, specifically in a game like this. So Leebokgu going for a very heavy barracks build order, like all out on the barracks, just barracks everywhere, all over the place, double engineering bay as well for armor and weapon, and we have an armory for level 1 attack, got command centers coming in as well, so that's number 3, number 4, he's got 5 refineries at the moment. He only has 1 factory at the moment, but getting number 2, he's going to get a row of another factories right there on the side, and there's more room for factories right here, so he will have maybe at about 10 to 12 factories in total as the game goes on. There's not enough room on this base specifically to get more than that if you also get a lot of barracks. But the barracks are there to just try and power through with mass production. 16 SCVs, taking 60 probes. One army there on the way, and we have... I hope a robotics on the way there from Hydra. Got units there in position to try and kill the drop if a drop comes in. He's skimping out on the cannons just a little bit. There's 2 on the top, 3 there on the front, and 4 on the bottom. 3 finished up. Wraith goes in to scout ahead. 2 tanks, 2 drops with tanks coming in. Goes in, gonna try to unload there on the front, gonna try to kill some probe. There's a lot of tanks there to kill and take down. He's gonna get some probe kills. Oh, he gets 5 of them. That is a lucky break there for Hydra. Sometimes a tank kills a lot of them, and he was splitting them up. He was splitting them and pulling them apart. But he only got 5 kills. Only got 5 kills there because Hydra got a little bit lucky there. But he also made the right move of splitting them up. So a combination of 2 things. Split them up, and then hope that Leebokgu clicks on the wrong probe and kills the least amount. And he killed the least amount. So far 11 probes dead and gone for Hydra in total. 5 and 6. Not a problem for him at all. He's still in the race. Got a whole lot of High Templars there, and High Templars are great against Marines. Scans coming down as a big army here though. He does have Vessel. The Vessel has EMP, I hope. Maybe it does not. Coming in there, oh, forgetting the storm. Storming right on time, kills a lot of Marines, but wasn't enough Marine kills there. He lost 2 High Templars before they could storm, so the Marines did their job and took down a lot of Zealots and Dragoons. Now he's going to set up shop there on the middle with a bunker, and he's got a couple more factories on the way, exactly as predicted. Got a couple there on the side, a couple there in the front. Double armory for ground and attack and armor upgrades for those tanks. 5 command centers there, 2 scans, might get a 3rd one. Trying to break out in the middle, gonna try to buy some time, steal the bunker before it gets loaded up. Temple's in the back, ready to storm. EMP's on the way, EMP almost finished up. He's got 3 storms there, 2 storms there on that one. So this one gets 2 storms off, this one gets 2 storms off, and kills most of the Marines. That was a great storm. We're seeing it play out in real time, that Marines are just really bad against storms. Like, Marines are great though. They're amazing at killing Zealots and Dragoons that are trying to kill your tanks. Like, they're the best protection for your tanks, but they die against Reavers and Templars just really fucking fast. So Hydra still has a great chance. You're like, he is getting basically walled in by Terran here. Leebokgu is taking control over the middle, but he has the robotics technology. Actually, there's no support bay at the moment. Oh, there's support bay in the corner. He has the option to go for drops. Trying to break into the middle yet again. Templars walking forward under protection of Zealots. Templar storming, getting EMP'd. Everything got EMP'd. That was a great EMP there from Leebokgu. Boulders are being mixed in. So Logan are back at home. There's a very small little entrance there out of the base. Tanks arriving on the scene. Level 1 attacks finished up. Level 2 attack there for Marines is finished. And armor is finished as well. Zealots are currently on 111. Almost on 222. This needs about 20 more seconds for that to finish up. Triple Shield there on the bottom. He's going to pick up some High Templars and fly a drop in because he has the chance to do it. He's got a great opportunity to get a storm drop off on those SCVs and kill Leebokgu's economy and get himself a chance back into the game. He is overshooting his probe count though. Like, he's on 91 probes and he's got more probes still in production. He might just go to like 94, which is a little bit high. 75 is the sweet spot. Goes in. What matters more is that he hits those storms right now. Defensive medics are on the top of the tank. Great storms there in between, but the tanks all stay alive. The tanks staying alive is a terrible predicament for Hydra. But he's producing like a madman. He's got a lot of gateways. We got 7, 14, 18. We got 23 gateways. That's a lot. And double robo. 95 probes in total in the end. He really will have to kill about, I'd say 20 at some point. Very soon even. Because that is 20 supply in army that he doesn't have, which Leebokgu does have because he's got 77 SCVs. Great storms there though on those tanks. Tanks are dying slowly but surely. One more storm there on the Marines. Double storm in fact. He's buying himself a lot of time against his push from Leebokgu. He's got a lot more Temples there in the mix. They're ready to storm. He's actually breaking through, but more reinforcements are arriving on the scene. But this might just be it. He's got level 222 now, so his Zealots are much stronger than before. Not gonna die as quick as they used to. 1-1 there on the tanks. Level 2 attack is almost finished up before the tanks. Getting into the bunkers. Defensive medics are on the tank. Great D-Matrix, but D-Matrix does not stop all damage. It reduces all damage to like 1. So yeah, if your tank is at 1 HP and your D-Matrix, it will die before the D-Matrix runs out. Drop there coming from the left side. This is going to be his saving grace. If he can land the drop, he still has a chance to win. But he has to hit it right now. Arriving on the scene. Ghosts are there. Ghost, he's unloading. He's... oh no, the only one with the High Templars died. No way. One shuttle died and it had the High Templars in them. I assume that's what happened. That is some real tough luck. The chances of that happening are like 20% because he had 5 shuttles, but 20% is pretty fucking low. Sorry for using the F word there because that's gonna demonetize my video. He goes in. Once again, great storms. He's still buying himself massive, large, huge, humongous amounts of time here. But Leebokgu has slowly progressed from the middle into the choke point. Hydra still producing like a madman. He's still trying to break out. He's still going hard, slashing and hacking. Great storm there on Marine 3 in the back. He might actually... oh, no, that EMP just changed it all. Like, those Zealots being at health, half health, just makes him so much easier to kill. So much easier to take down. He really has to land a drop. He really has to land a drop. But the gates, the window seems to be slowly closing. Triple scan there, 4 scans from Leebokgu onto the right side of the map to see if there's like a proxy base or something else on the map for him to be careful of. Found nothing with the scans. We can somewhat just focus and hone in on producing and attacking this one point, this choke point. And if he breaks this, he wins. Like, if he gets his tank set up right here, it's game over. We're on 1-2 there on the tanks. Level 3 attack and 2 armor on the way. Lower EMP there on the High Templars. He got almost on 3-3-3 there. Actually, not almost. He still needs about another 40 to 50 seconds to finish up this upgrade. That's going to take some time. More Templars are in the back. Ready to go. Temples are exposed. Some of them lost armor. Oh, more EMPs. The EMPs are just changing the fate of the game so much. Unloads on top of those tanks. Great storms. This is reminiscent of the normal map strategies where you unload on top of those tanks with Templars and Zealots and storm them right to Kingdom Come. This time around, not meant to happen. So yeah, Hydra fought hard, but I really think You should have tried to go for the robotics technology a little bit faster instead of going straight for more gateways after that botched Dragoon opening. Dragoon openings are hard. I've tried them myself a lot as well, and just the smallest little mistakes that you think are good in the moment turn out to be disastrous. Also keep in mind, Leebokgu with the tank drop disruption really messed up Hydra's pace in this game, but Leebokgu in the end just played a very solid, controlled, zero risk game. He took no risks whatsoever. He scanned very diligently, and that's the one advantage Terran has that other races just don't have. Is information gathering is so easy. You can always stay right on top of what the Protoss is doing. If you're not scanning, you're playing Terran wrong. So Hydra there sadly couldn't pull off the win. I hope he gets the win in the next game, because I want to cast a couple more games from Hydra during this week. I selected them at random. I don't know what the end results are gonna be. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I most certainly hope that you will click on the link in the description and help Hydra out with his recovery from his near-death accident. See you soon when I return. Stay safe.